Am I the asshole for punishing my son after he said something racist? About a week ago, my 39F family ordered Chinese food for delivery. When the delivery driver came to the door, my daughter, 16F, was taking the cat upstairs and put in her room because he always tries to eat the food. My son, 13M, loudly says, "Make sure to hide the cat from the Chinese guy." As I am at the door, getting the food from the Chinese delivery driver, he very obviously heard what my son said and was upset about it. I quickly apologized and took the food. I told my son that racist jokes were completely unacceptable and very wrong, and he refused to admit that he was in the wrong. Oof, that's the issue. So later that night, I forced my son to write a sincere apology to the delivery driver. His name was on the receipt, as well as write a one-page paper on Chinese culture and a one-page paper on why racism is perpetuated by racist jokes and stereotypes. Then, the next day, I took him to the restaurant and had him read his apology out loud to the delivery driver as well as give him the papers he wrote. The driver was very appreciative of the apology and thanked me for making my son do it. He then told my son about multiple instances where he had been faced with racist comments and attacks from people while he was a delivery driver. That night, my husband, 43M, and I got into an argument about me making our son do this. He told me that it was embarrassing for our son to have to do the apology and that the punishment didn't fit the crime. I told him that it was much more embarrassing for the delivery driver to have to face that kind of racism and stereotypes and that our son would get over the embarrassment. I do not condone any kind of hateful thinking in my house, and the fact that our son said that he was embarrassed to me as well. My husband told me that it was just a joke and that it wasn't that big of a deal. I feel like I might have overreacted, but think it's important to help my son understand what he knows was hurtful and wrong. Am I the asshole? No, you're not the asshole. While it was just a joke, he shouldn't have said that, and I think by the husband's response, we know exactly where that came from. Not the asshole. But let me know in the comments below. Do you think he's an asshole? Do you think he's not an asshole? See you next time.